Hi folks, Jordan Tracy here from Studio 814 and WTAJ, and guys, if you're anything like me, you miss curve baseball. So I thought maybe we can get together and enjoy a little bit of baseball by me reading K.C. at the bat. Now, wait a second. I don't think that's the right thing. Can we show the other graphic? There we go, K.C. at the bat. That is much better. The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2 with but one inning more to play. And then when Cooney died at first and Barrows did the same, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought if only K.C. could but get a whack at that, we'd put up even money now with K.C. at the bat. But Flynn preceded K.C., as did also Jimmy Blake, and the former was a Lulu and the latter was a cake. So upon that stricken multitude grim melancholy sat, for there seemed but little chance of K.C. getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single to the wonderment of all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball. And when the dust had lifted and men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second and Flynn a hugging third. Then from 5,000 throats and more there rose a lusty yell. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled in the dell. It knocked upon the mountain and recoiled upon the flat. For K.C., mighty K.C., was advancing to the bat. There was ease in K.C.'s manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in K.C.'s bearing and a smile on K.C.'s face. And when responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat, no stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas K.C. at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded when he wiped them on his shirt. Then while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance gleamed in K.C.'s eye, a sneer curled K.C.'s lip. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and K.C. stood a-watching it in haughty grandeur there. Close by the sturdy batsman, the ball unheeded sped. "That ain't my style," said K.C. "Strike one," the umpire said. From the benches black with people there went up a muffled roar, like the beating of the storm waves on a stern and distant shore. "Kill him! Kill the umpire!" shouted someone in the stand, and it's likely they'd have killed him had not K.C. raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, great K.C.'s visage shone. He stilled the rising tumult. He bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the spheroid flew, but K.C. still ignored it, and the umpire said, "Strike two!" "Fraud!" cried the maddened thousands, and echo answered fraud. But one scornful look from K.C. and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold, they saw his muscles strain, and they knew that K.C. wouldn't let that ball go by again. The sneer is gone from K.C.'s lip, his teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cruel violence his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go. And now the air is shattered by the force of K.C.'s blow. Oh, somewhere in this favored land the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty K.C. has struck out. Folks, we miss curve baseball. We hope to see you soon. Hope you enjoyed this. Take care, stay safe.